So you guys want to know how to manage your free time versus your work time and how to get things done that you actually want to get done? Well, you guys got questions and I've got answers. You guys are watching Ask Stan the Man. How you guys doing? My name is Stan Banks from T-Shirt Silence, when I help you start t-shirt businesses from home or wherever you at. And today, in this video, I'm going to tell you guys how I kind of worked and still worked on the things that I wanted to do right after the intro. Okay, let's jump right into it. But before we do, you guys know what I need you to do for me. I need you to like this video. I need you to comment, subscribe, do all of that good stuff because I make videos like this all the time. And yes, I mean all the time. All right, so the other night, we were wrapping up the night and I was at Supercolor and one of the employees came into the room and asked me a question, right? She just wanted to know, how do you manage the time between work and, other things that you want to get done, and et cetera, et cetera. And I took her back to when I first got started on my journey once I left college and stuff like that, or even while I was in school, just like the process that I took throughout life when it came to doing the things that I wanted to do. And for me personally, that all started with just the mindset that there were things that I wanted to do, and I would do things if I needed to do them in order to do what I wanted to do. I always had that mentality, let me do enough to stay eligible to play football. Eventually that changed over and I started getting better grades and doing different things like that. But if I feel like things don't apply to what I got going on, or they're going to get me where I necessarily need to, like with school, bro, my motto in school, you can ask anybody who's there, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. For the stuff that didn't matter, right? There were courses and things that I would never use. I still to this day never used. And, that's one big scam in itself. Versus taking the time to do things and figure out the things that are going to make you successful in the things that you want to do. I firmly believe the way of school is going to change here in the next couple of years because, honestly, it is the biggest scam of life, right? And to not get too far off a topic, let me bring it back in. So what I told her was, man, in football, we had this thing called, we got to steal minutes, right? And what is stealing minutes means in a football sense, it was how do you steal reps? How do you get the most out of your time? When do you there's only so many reps there, or so many plays that can be run in practice and stuff like that. So we used to be big on getting mental reps. What that means, you're watching the next person go, you're learning from his mistakes. If the coach is coaching him, he's also coaching you, so you can hop in. The worst thing that you could do is go into a game because somebody messed up and then you get in the game and do the same exact thing, right? Usually they'll make substitutions, and those substitutions come at the expense usually of somebody else. There's fatigue and things as well. But for a defensive back, we usually played the whole game, so you had to wait for somebody to mess up to get an opportunity. So in a case of business, how do you steal minutes? And bro, this is very, very simple. It comes down to what you do when you go into the bathroom, if you drive the car versus letting somebody else drive. Anybody tell you right now, I hate driving. I'd much rather pay for everything that we do than drive the car because there's so much that I can get done in those minutes that just makes more sense for me not to drive. If I don't drive, if I drive and one of my friends don't, and they just sitting there doing nothing, I'm like, bro, you could drive. I could be getting some work done. I could be answering comments, questions, DMs in reference to what I got going on. So when I got put out of college, I came home and I basically was like, yo, I don't need a bed. I'm gonna pop this picture up right here. I don't need a bed. Give me my computer desk. My mom was like, yo, you're crazy. You at least gotta get a futon. I'm like, man, I don't even want no futon, but all right, mom, if that's gonna make you feel better, give me the futon. So I had the mind state that I was just gonna be working. I was gonna put the work in at whatever it was that I was doing. A lot of stuff that, everybody says self-taught, but basically learned on my own. You just pick up things. You find somebody like myself, or me, when it came to photography, what I was doing, I followed Frono's photos. I used these people as teachers, and I just tried to apply the knowledge. So you got to steal minutes. You got to apply knowledge, and then you got to go to what I used to say, before I read Gary Vee's book, Crush It, it's just like, bro, you just got to put the hours in, right? Like, even though my friends are partying, I had my door open, going through the college dorms, I'll be on my computer, you know, keeping it real. I had a stripper pole in the room, like literally the most decked out room, double monitor screen, and everybody be partying around me, and I will be on my computer doing websites, editing photos, or whatever the case is. I'm gonna pop another picture up right here. But I would literally be doing whatever it takes to learn the things that I wanted to learn, because it was something that I wanted to do. So you got to crush it, right? And what Gary Vee's method of crushing it was basically, if you got a 9 to 5, you go to work for your 9 to 5, right? Then you get off, you do whatever else you got to do, the things that you need to do, take care of your family, feed them, spend time with the kids, put the kids to bed, you know, your significant other, show them some attention. And then when everybody's asleep, what are you doing at that point? So let's say 10 to 2 a.m. or 11 to 1 a.m., whatever the extra hours is that you can put in, that you can be working on your dreams, working on the things that you want to do, so that eventually you can put more time into that, and you find a place where it's like, hey, I can really do this full time, right? Me, myself, you know, I had to find my way. I had a lot of hustles: web design, computer repair. I sold business cards and products for branding and marketing. I worked for a book company as a freelance designer and marketer. I've done a lot of stuff to try to figure out what it is that I wanted to do. My t-shirt business was that thing that I felt like so good, because I could focus on the business. It built itself because I just focused on making my customers happy, and the word of mouth grew the thing. And that's how I survived locally, and really just tried to build the following. A lot of people are out here saying, hey, you got to build a following, do X, Y, Z, which is 100% true. But how do you go about it, right? Some people's strategy to growing a following is like, hey, I'm going to follow 7,000 people in hopes that they follow me back, and then I'll unfollow people. Like, you know, being able to do some real things and stuff like that locally and through grassroots and figure all that stuff out is what you need to do. So basically, steal minutes, invest your time in how you learn, be strategic about what you do at that time that you're spending extra, and then crush it from the terms of Gary Vee, and put the hours in, the time in, to really hone in on the skills, really hone in on the things that you want to do, but putting those hours in after hours, sleeping a little bit less, making the most of your time when you are not actually doing, you know, things like that you could not be doing, like going to the bathroom or driving or whatever the case is. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I wanted to kind of answer this question. It's been a while. I'm going to be bringing the question and answers back in full-fledged attack. So if you guys have questions, make sure you put them down in the comments below. This has been your boy Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle. Peace. Check this shirt out. Ooh, that's that John Phenom exclusive right there. Y'all can't even get this. Y'all can't even get this. John Phenom exclusive. Look at this. Look at that. Deco press, super color. Deco press, super color. John Phenom on a great design right there, y'all. Check it out. Peace.